Have you ever did an album that you didn't like?
I have. I did several.
You have?
Yeah, I did several. And based on that, based on quotas, the label telling me, yo, you got to put an album out in the next 8 months. I go in the studio, you gonna whip something up. And I'm the type of person, I really like to take my time. I like to be in my zone and I have to live a little bit so I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Or know what I learned. And at that time, it turned into a hustle. And you know, after the recession, I think I dropped 1 or 2 that I know that I shouldn't have dropped, but it was more of a you know, you sign for 10 albums. If you got to put out 2 this year, and if you don't, you're gonna be behind. And I'm just like, yo, and it was probably the most painful thing I ever went through, because when people depend on you to always be solid and be who you are, and you get caught up in the business and that's why we was talking about not being too far removed from your people. Because you can check the temperature, you can see the lay of the land and see you're not moving right. But if you caught up in the business, you know what I'm saying, it's so easy for you to get caught up in quotas and you're like, okay, let me just get it done so I can go do other things. And long story short, it wasn't my best body of work because I didn't believe everything that I was saying. I knew at the end of the day when I turned it in, it was gonna be something given to me for doing it in that time period.
Yeah.
That fast, yeah. So I promised myself.
How did you transition from, because we all know you, man, for being preaching the street gospel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, believe it or not, you know, you done raised a lot of guys out here.
Right.
Through your lyrics, through your songs.
Right.
What was that moment that you felt like that you needed to transition from that street talk to more of a man and intelligent, you know, and more of a teacher? Because you knew the youngsters were still watching you. They like, wait a minute, hold up, he ain't talking about this and that, you know.
I felt like I had to do what was in my heart and really speak on what I was learning, because that was my only platform to get my message across. And I knew I was gonna lose some people. I did. I understood that. But here we go again. It wasn't about the monetary gain. I'm a urban philosopher, so I write the way I feel. I could talk to you and have a conversation. It'll be real, of course, but my feelings and my emotions are in my pen. So for me, that's how I really felt. And I can go do all the other stuff if I wanted to, because that's what I do. But I'm like, this is my contribution to what's going on in the world now. And if I don't do this and I get money for it, then I'm gonna feel like I'm selling myself out again, because that ain't how I feel. I can't be out here preaching, you know, disruption and all these crazy things. And I'm watching.
Did a smooth transition, boy.
I'm watching my people. I'm watching my people crumble. Because you know, I wrote most of the last recession, like looking at TV and going outside marching with people, and I'm looking at it in real time, like, yo, like, this going down. You know what I mean? What you gonna say that's gonna resonate with people? If they like it or not, you got to tell the truth. And so I told the truth. But the most thing was, for me, though, Mike, was being brave enough to do it and knowing that I built myself up enough that it ain't about rap, and I don't just gotta have that money, because I done did so many other things. It's just like, I'm still gonna tell my truth, and then at the same time, maybe if they don't get it now, 10 years from now when they dig that back up, they're gonna be like, you know, like Bobby Womack, like, man, he was talking that talk when it was going down, you know. That's why we love Bobby, you feel what I'm saying?
That grown man,
right, he was talking that talk. And then also about, you know, it's just about what I do though, like, you know, like, not being scared to get outside my comfort zone, do things like this, and do things that I really believe in.
You did a great job, man.
Because it's like, it's and a lot of people don't know that I had that vision of sitting on the couch talking to some people that I love with a plain Jane watch on and a nice suit and just really chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Because what they might not get out of a rap song, they might get out of a conversation with me and you.